Hi everyone! Today we will cover about static type versus dynamic type language. The most important thing you must know is when the type checking time on both type language. There's two type checking times, which are at compile time, can be at we type the code, and also be at we compile our code. At runtime is when our application running and the code was accessed. On static type, it's checking at compile time and runtime for dynamic type. Let's see how it works on dynamic type first. We're using JavaScript. You can use var or let, but I'll use let here. We'll declare var name variable for text and show it on the console. Then let's change var name variable value to a number, and it worked. How about to change it into an array then? It's also worked. Just to make sure, let's check it if it's really an array or not. Yes, it's detected as an array. This is dynamic type language. We doesn't need to set the variable type. The variable can change its own type, very flexible, depends on what we need or what we want to use. It also means that if there's a thing that can make an error, we won't know until we run it, and when the application accesses the code that makes an error. To make it more clear, let's see the second example. I make a function called addNumbers that receives two variables and then return the result. Try to call it and show it on the console. It worked. What happens if I throw a text here? Still working, but it's not working as intended, that we can treat it as an error or a bug. Again, try to throw an array. It worked too. As you can see, dynamic type is very flexible, very easy, but also can be dangerous. Now let's see how it works on the static type language. We're using TypeScript. Do the same as before, declare a text variable and display it on the console. Now change it into a number, and you can already see the warning. Because we declared the variable with text value before, it's already signed as a string. When we want to use it as a number, it gives us warning, type number is not assignable to type string. Not so flexible, right? But also secure. Can we run it? Actually, yes. It's because TypeScript is transpiled to JavaScript. But don't expect the same if you're on another dynamic type language. What if? The right variable type is number. The warning should be when we set text as the value, right? So we must declare the variable type. Set it into a number, and we can already see the warning change place. Just correct the value and the error is gone. Let's see the second example with function addNumbers again. You can already see the warning. And what is the warning? Basically, it tells us that our variable receives any variable type, and it's not good. We need to declare the variable type. It protects us. Let's declare the variable as a number. Just use the function normally and display it on the console. It worked great. Try to put text type in here, and it gives us an error, but we can still run it. Again, it's because it's TypeScript. Do not expect the same with other static type language. Try use array as second variable. And why we didn't get any warning on the array? It's not a number. Easy, we didn't fix the first one. Let's fix it. See, it's giving us an error that type number array is not assignable to parameter of type number. Okay, what we got here about static and dynamic type language? On static, it's much safer, and it's more flexible on dynamic. You must set variable type on static type language, and you don't need it on dynamic type language. Therefore, It's easier to find mistakes on static type, but we got faster development time on dynamic type, because we didn't need to care what kind of variable it is. Personally, I like static type language more. I always prefer easy to maintain and to debug if possible. What uses static type language? We already see one, TypeScript, and others like Java, C, C++. And what uses dynamic type language? JavaScript, PHP, Python, Erlang. That's it. I hope it gives you a better understanding about static and dynamic type language. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe. It helps me a lot. See ya!